Brightest blessings. I am back, and I want to thank everyone that donated to my GoFundMe for my computer. I did get a computer, not a brand new one. Did not quite meet my goal. However, I did go and get over half of what I needed. Most of my donations came from friends and family on Facebook, although there was one donation that did come from my video requesting help, and I want that person to know that you have carte blanche with me. You can do or ask me for any video that you want made. I will do my best for you because you really helped me out. So we're going to start off full blast, and we're going to go with a bitch box. How's that? I haven't done one in so long. Okay, now this one's a political rant, so you know it's going to have to do with Donald Trump. I'm going a little fast here because, well, it's a lot of information, and I don't want you people getting bored and turning me off. Not after all this time. Oh, hell no. Okay, Trump. Trump is not a man that I disliked. I found him annoying. I found him childish. I wasn't sure how much was real and how much was just to get ratings on his shows. But I certainly did not see him as presidential, and neither should anybody else. However, what cracks me up and what bothered me, first bitch number one, is that people underestimated him. Literally, when people were talking about stuff on TV, the political analysts, they literally laughed. They laughed! And I was warning them. I was telling people that were laughing, don't do it. Don't you do it. Because the more you laugh, the more popular he's getting. And they just kept laughing and laughing. He was the biggest fucking joke. And then he won the Republican nomination. Now you would think, especially as a political analyst, you see how wrong you were. Yet, when he was running for president with the Republican nomination, they were still laughing. Oh my God, how fucking dense can you be, you morons? And I kept warning him, you laughed last time, and now he's your Republican nominee. Don't underestimate him. Stop laughing. The Republicans and the Democrats. Well, congratulations, numbnuts. He's now President Trump. Round of a fucking applause. You know, most people, when they suck at their jobs that bad, they get fired. If you're still around, welcome to your privilege, asshole. You know, you don't have to be 100% right at your job, but have your ears and your eyes open. See the trend. See that he won the Republican nomination and adjust yourself. Say, I could be wrong. Oh my God, I was wrong. I'm not going to underestimate this guy. No, I'm not. But you just sat there like this. La, 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 la. Oh, he's not going to be president. Oh, how fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I know if every other person in the workforce had done the same job that you had done, we would be on the unemployment lines now. And I hope you are, but I know you're not. Okay, my second thing. I am a diehard liberal, call myself a Democrat. I was not a Hillary supporter. Don't you dare put that shit on me. I was a Bernie supporter. Now, maybe you can blame me just a little bit. I did not vote for Hillary. What? I didn't vote for Hillary? No, I did not vote for Hillary. I couldn't bring myself to. But no, I did not vote for Trump either. Oh my God, don't make me throw up in my mouth. Ew. I will let you know, loudly and proudly, if you put a gun to my head and said, you must vote for Trump or Hillary, I would probably vote for Hillary. God, that was a bad taste. So you know how much I hate Trump. Trump, I don't think is a bad guy. I think he's not qualified. And a lot of people say, oh, well, look at Reagan. He was a great fucking president. I don't think so. But you're right. He was a hell of a lot more qualified than Trump. But he was an outsider. He wasn't a politician. No, he started off as not a politician. He was an actor. Much like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was an actor too. But he got into politics a little lower down on the scales. Mayor of California. Actually, both of them were governor of California. Either which way. Political experience. Still more experience than Trump. Now, I see a lot of people say, you know, the problem with America today is that it's not run like a business. If it were run like a business, we wouldn't have half the problems that we do. And this is a businessman. So this is someone that we need as our president. Okay, you can have some arguments for that and against that. I'm really not convinced on either side as far as that goes right now. I don't know a lot about that. Maybe not. Okay, so let's say for argument's sake that we need a businessman to be president, to run this country like a business and whip it into shape. Why would you want a businessman that is known for having bankrupted more than several of his businesses? That is not a good businessman. You want to run a country like a business? Get a successful businessman that has not had any failed businesses. At the most, maybe one failed business. How many bankruptcies has he had? Some of those businesses, like Trump University, went out of business because he was specifically trying to fuck his customers over. Wow. And making dumbass decisions like his Trump steaks and everything, which were high class and everything. I don't see the appeal in that business. However, do you realize when he had Trump steaks, the only place that you could buy Trump steaks was, I believe, was it Sky Mall or, God, what was it? Or something like that. It was some retail store that you would never buy steaks at. So that marketing decision was like fucking disastrous. Okay, let's go after another reason why I don't think he's qualified. Okay, well, because he's got the mental maturity of a child. You know, if I compliment him, it doesn't matter how good or how smart I am or whatever, I'm going to be praised by Donald Trump. However, well, maybe I won't be praised by Donald Trump because he sees mainly physical appearance to judge people on. So because I'm fat, then I'm worthless. Pretty much. So whatever. He misses out on a lot of quality people because of that. But the thing is I don't know if he does this because he has a mental disorder or if because he's just mentally stunted because of the way he was raised. You know, he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He didn't have to grow up and be mentally mature. He didn't have to. And maybe he never learned to. And I'm not sure which one is which. But either which way, you can't be that mentally immature and have the command of one of the strongest armies in the world or the nuclear codes. Whether you like him or not, whether you're conservative or liberal, a Republican, an independent, a Democrat, a libertarian, a Green Partier, it doesn't matter. If someone has access to the army of the United States of America, if someone has access to all of our nuclear weapons, and to be that emotionally immature, is just fucking scary. And if you're not scared, you should be. You need to wake the fuck up. Oh, you could say, oh, he'd never do that. I have friends actually that voted for Trump. Yes, believe it or not, I have friends that voted for Trump. Ooh, makes me kind of question a couple things. However, they're just as stupid as everybody else. They give him a pass on everything. Oh, he'd never do that. As he just did a week after they said or something. You know? Oh, he'd never do that. Well, I don't want to be living in a nuclear wasteland because you thought he'd never do that. But he did, because someone called him a nasty name on Twitter. My God. Okay, and he even said, I may not know everything, but I'm going to surround myself with the best people in my cabinet to get these things done. They are the best. Believe me, they are the best. First of all, when people keep on saying, believe me, usually that's a red flag saying that they're lying or that they don't believe themselves. Ask anybody. If someone keeps on saying, believe me, believe me, believe me. Believe me? No, you're making me not believe you. Whether I want to or not, whether I do or not. You keep saying believe me and you make yourself less believable. Which is very strange considering you're making yourself less believable than most politicians. God. Okay, so he's supposed to surround himself with these brilliant, top-of-the-line people in their field. And then you come out with some obvious people, and then it's almost like you're appointing people who are like, it's almost like, who could be the worst person for this job personally? Okay, you're nominated. What the fuck? For example, Secretary of Education. Oh my God. Okay, so she's going to be in charge of our public schools. She's going to be in charge of our colleges and loans and grants and all that stuff. This woman, she's never been to public school. She's never had her children in public school. She's never been to public college. Her children never been in public college. She's never had to apply for financial aid or loans or grants. And neither have her children. Well, fuck. I've been in public school and private school. I've been to college. Public and private. I've applied for loans. That makes me far more qualified than her. And I'm telling you now, I'm not qualified. She wants to actually get people into private schools and filter everything out of the public schools. But this is so they can teach religion. And if you can't afford private schools, we'll either fuck you or we'll give you a voucher where we can make you pay something, but not everything, or maybe everything. We don't know that yet. But she refused to out and out say that she would hold all the schools to the same standards, which was very awkward during the hearings, but very obvious. And the sad thing is, after all these hearings, where she couldn't even get some of the definitions correctly of what she had to do or what the difference between this and this was, which again made her so unqualified. It was painful to watch. She's probably going to be confirmed anyway. And I think the only reason why she was qualified is because she kisses Donald Trump's ass. No, excuse me, she probably has her tongue up his ass. Because if you have your tongue up your ass, up Donald Trump's ass, you're going to be set for fucking life. You know, that's another thing with Donald Trump, is that if you say mean things about him or you don't like him, all of a sudden you're dumb and you're ugly and you're stupid and you don't know what you're talking about. You know, I've got people that I don't like. I got people that don't like me. But they're very qualified in what they do and they're very smart. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to sit there and go, oh, they're just stupid. No, they're not. I just don't fucking like them, or they don't fucking like me. Or a little bit of both. You know, I honestly, I think the biggest people that are responsible, there's a lot of people and a lot of combinations. No one's solely responsible for what we call the Trump effect. However, I think a big portion of it goes to the DNC. Yeah. You know, they had a gem in Bernie Sanders. And they could have been relentless on Elizabeth Warren to get her to run. I think an unstoppable ticket would have been Sanders-Warren. Oh yeah. I would have volunteered for them. I would have worked hard for them. I would have been on the phones for them. And I hate outbound calling to strangers. I hate strangers doing that to me. Why would I want to do it to them? And I would have done it for them. They just, for some reason, they have their tongues up a Hillary's ass. I don't know why. I don't know what caused it. But they did anything and everything to cheat to get her to win. And they did. And when she won, the very moment that she won, even though I was not a Hillary supporter, I would have supported her if I thought that she could beat Donald Trump. And the problem is she probably could easily beat Donald Trump if it wasn't for all the BS and garbage that she was pulling. It was just ridiculous. DNC, you know that you had a winner in Bernie Sanders. The polls said and showed every single time. You've had many, many Trump supporters saying that they would have voted for Bernie instead of Trump if it had been Bernie that was running for the Democrats. Yet, you still did every dirty fucking little underhanded thing to get your sweetheart to win. And she won. Now what? Now what? Now we've got Trump. Congratulations. So DNC, I'm not happy with you right now, and if you don't stop sending me emails asking for donations, I'm going to prosecute for harassment. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of your shit, and I think we need to take a break. Last thing. Now, I consider myself a liberal and certainly more of a progressive than anything else. But these fucking people, many of them millennials, not all of them, these progressives that are so upset they need time off of work because Trump won, they need time off of school to reflect and deal with their loss and pain. Oh my God, you would think their fucking mother or father or both of them died. Jesus Christ. I was sad too. I'm more scared than sad. I'm more concerned than sad. I don't need a time out from work or from school or from life. Jesus Christ, stop being a blubbering, whiny little bitch. No wonder people hate progressives now, because of you. Not all progressives are like that. I'm a progressive. I didn't need my time out. I'm upset. No, excuse me. I'm upset, I'm disappointed, and I'm scared. And I'm certainly concerned. But Jesus Christ, you guys give progressives a real bad fucking name. Grow the fuck up. Put your big boy or big girl pants on. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps and move the fuck on with life. What the fuck is wrong with you, you whiny little bitches? You just give us a real bad name, and you push people more to conservatism. And I got a problem with you too. Blessed be.